Hello everybody, this is Glixyl. If you've been watching any of Captain Rob's video series on my mod pack Glixyl's Revenge, I figured I would show you the Ultra version on same server. We're playing on the same server. I figure I'd show you one of these Millionaire Bandit towers. I was troubleshooting it last night. I thought it was glitched out, but I restarted the server and I don't think it's glitched now. So these towers are defended by a series of warriors, and as you get close, they will come out and find you. Sometimes they will chase you a very long way. I'll try to just get in a couple hits here. I don't want to face them all, obviously. They're pretty strong, and they follow you for a little bit of a ways. This is a volcano structure from Red Power 2 World, and and they're pretty cool because you can mine the basalt and smelt it again, and it will then you can turn it into brick. I'm gonna fly now past Captain Rob's base. I'm gonna get rid of these rotors because with my Ultra client it tears a little bit. I'll even get rid of my interface, and I'll just fly you around here almost like Sunrise Earth style on I think it's Discovery Channel. This is Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders, obviously for most of you out there who are familiar with that. It provides you know, light and shadow shaders. This is an adjusted texture pack which also allows you to have this beautifully rendered water. I'm flying the THX helicopter. When we first started testing, the recipe was default, which was super cheap. Since then, the recipe's more expensive. It should be, because this is a really great machine. These helicopters, they fly kind of like a real helicopter. Not like Battlefield accurate, but compared to anything I've seen from Minecraft, much better. This is here you go. There's more creatures, animals, and everything in my mod pack, Glixyl's Revenge. Once again, this is Captain Rob, Elf Lord's, Texan, and Spitfire's base. Rob's messing with the query here. It's just updating a second. Let me there you go. Well, these extra arms are just visual artifacts, but that's the actual drill bit you see there, cutting. A quarry will take a long time to operate. I don't know if Rob is using a world anchor to keep the chunks loaded and keep it operating, but that's what you're supposed to do. Railcraft provides the world anchors. I don't have the teleport tethers in for the teleport pipes because they don't work with the version of Forge that we're deployed on. If you hit Z when you're in the helicopter, it will basically make you descend. And you can feel free to remap any of these keys. I'm trying to figure out what kind of crop this is. I'm not familiar with that, but it looks pretty cool. Again, I'm flying a chopper, but I have the HUD off. So yeah, if you've seen their videos, they're using the standard client. This obviously is the Ultra and Ultra Deluxe client with Matmos and some other stuff. Matmos is bugged with the version of Forge that I'm using on some computers. However, I found if you go out and you install the lightweight Java gaming library files over top of your installation, you might have better luck depending on your audio card and such that's on your motherboard or any dedicated hardware you have for audio. Lens flare, very cool. If I kind of bow down below the tree line here a little bit, that won't take damage. You can see just how cool it looks. You know, this looks great. So Devil's he's my playtester and son. He's been playing Hunger Games lately instead of this mod pack. Ooh, that hurt. What are we at? 60%. Wow. So I'll just have to make sure not to bump into anything. The helicopter does repair itself slowly as long as you don't take damage and such, so I should be okay here. This is a battle tower. Again, if you've been watching Rob's series at all or others, the battle tower is protected by a golem in the top floor, and Rob's been trying to use the chopper to fight the golem, but in actuality, the chopper is so expensive that you'd really never want to do that. It's better just to wear like some diamond armor or perhaps pyrite. Pyrite's part of nether rocks. In the nether, all kinds of cool ores spawn that aren't available in the regular world, and I wanted to do that because, for instance, pyrite makes you resistant to fire. If you're wearing it head to toe, and luminite makes you resistant to fall damage. It's not as good as, like, let's say, making quantum or dark matter, but it just provides another way to have fun in the game. I have chosen not to tech up like mad in this game quickly. I've done that enough in tech in my other technical mod pack. So I'm just going to kind of chill and enjoy more of the millionaire, forestry, and other things instead of turning. Oh, here we go. You're going to be able to see a werewolf turn here in a second. I don't know why it's not turning. Oh, here's a ghost. I'm just going to get out of here. I'll turn my interface back on. I want to get to my base here. Oh, that wraith is still following me. I'll roll by a millionaire city here. If anyone can give me a tip about how to make my videos 1080p on YouTube, that would be great, because I'm sampling these in 1080p at the highest quality settings, and I'd sure like to be able to show that to you instead of 720p. I understand 720p is still good, but so here's the millionaire village. What's it called? Kamaharia, I guess. And there's vendors here. There has been some problems with millionaire vendors glitching a little bit, but I've only found it to be in one village on this server. So I think it's very rare. You'll get like an out of bounds error on the client. It doesn't hurt the server. These glowing things are that you see here are beehives. And beehives are a way you can create other items in some of the other mods by using the bees to sort of create products. There's other cool things to it as well. It's part of the forestry mod. I'm debating adding the extra bees add-on, so if any of you guys would like for me to add extra bees in the final release, which is really only a week away or so, just send me a message on either YouTube or my blog, glixyl.wordpress.com, and I'll look at integrating it. I really want to have it be polished at the end when I release it, because Minecraft 1.2.5 is probably here to stay for a little while. Some of the mod makers they don't want to release on 1.3.2 with all the changes coming soon with the witches and such. I think they're just kind of waiting for all that to stabilize, and so we probably got a good 2-3 months left to play Glixyl's Revenge before there's enough material out there to justify switching to the 1.4 mod packs. I don't really see a whole lot in 1.3 that makes me excited. This is kind of a, so again, I'm floating on my helicopter here. This is my house, and this is the computer craft with monitors mod. You can see, one second, there's my disk drive and my computer, and Star Wars is actually playing on that screen, which I'll show you in a second when I land. I was using the ropes mod, and not ropes plus, and I shot a ropes arrow so I could climb up from the bottom of the canyon here into my house through this doorway here down below it. Otherwise, on foot you have to come up the back, which I'll show right now. And I call this place Cliff View because I just like the view. And you got this ruin here, I think from Dungeon Pack. You got the desert with the battle tower, a volcano, some looks like some dried out riverbeds, some partial rivers. You know, I just think it's really pretty here. And so I'm gonna land on my roof. Really haven't built much. Even a lot of other people on this server, like Blocks and some people that have been helping me test and such this mod pack, including a few YouTubers that are making videos. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just basically made it blast resistant. The glass isn't blast resistant yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, this is that Star Wars movie in ASCII. I think it's only 14 minutes or so from what Blocks was telling me. But you know, here's your disk drive. You know, here's the program. Let me show you some other stuff. If you hold Control T in a program, it will halt the program. Like a Unix system. This is a shell, and the programming language that this runs on is Lua. And if you look, this start program here is just my buddy Blocks trying to show me this a long time ago program. And if you look, you know, there's simple syntax: print, wait a couple seconds with the sleep command. He's trying to tell me how to terminate a program. And then this is the shell command monitor top, and then secret a long time ago, which is one of the programs in the secret folder. If you hit control in any editor, you'll see you can move back and forth. I'll choose to exit because I didn't really change anything. Maybe I want to type monitor top, I think clear. There we go. As you can see, it clears the screen. Monitor top help. Maybe help programming. Is that it? So yeah, there's a bunch of programs. You know, Worms, which is like a Tron Bikes style game. There is Adventure. That's it's actually based off of Minecraft. It's like a, there we go. You can hit the up arrow if you just want to get it going again. So again, the name of the program, monitor top, which is it's on the block above it, and the program that you want to run. So if I want to run time, give me the time that it is in the game world. So you could like write a loop, have it on a small monitor that constantly update the in-world time. This Computercraft interfaces with Red Power and normal Redstone. I also have wireless Redstone installed in this mod pack as well. And between all the different mods, their interactions, CC sensors to be able to interact with IC2 objects. Really, it's almost limitless possibilities with what you can do with all this stuff. Show you Adventure. So you don't have to run them on the monitor or anything. Real phone call. Sorry about that. Hate when that phone's in my office. It's never for me. It's always for someone else. Alright. So these are deniers, which are part of the Millionaire mod. It's basically the currency that it uses. Maze I found in a dungeon pack chest. I imagine it was just randomly generated. But I believe this you need to learn from maybe the Maya how to use that. This is a floppy disk. They're pretty cheap to make. Really, all the computer components are relatively cheap to build. Iron chest mod. These, single chests end up being pretty large. I don't know if you've noticed any of this stuff, but you can essentially sort your chests with these things. So if you're going around and sorting things, you don't have to. Also, in your inventory, you can just click R, and it will sort things for you. So you really don't have to mess with sorting and such anymore. If you find yourself spending time doing that, don't. Here's a rubber tree sapling. I've been playing the game for days, and I still haven't done anything about rubber trees, so I'm gonna go do something about that. Now, if you shift click, most of you should know this, but in Minecraft, it will put the stuff away inside your chest, so you don't have to mess around with it. Another tip: I eat rotten flesh all the time. You can use it as a food. It doesn't hurt you. Maybe in a future release it'll bother you or something, but and if someone thinks I'm crazy, you can tell me, but I eat that stuff all the time. And I find that it makes things a lot easier. Okay. Then I'm just going to use bone meal to get my rubber process going here. And then the best thing to do is you just sort of shave the leaves away from the bark of the tree, because that way they can't stay within the game if you do that. So if you want to make like a topiary or something, that's all you have to do is use wood, and once they lose contact with that block, you're probably wondering what are these striations or lines that we're seeing here. That's from the shader. That's supposed to be fixed in 1.3.2 versions of the shader mod, but we're in Minecraft 1.2.5 here, guys, so we'll have to deal with it. I mean, some people might think I'm crazy for even putting an experimental shader in a release of my mod pack, but I mean, I'm so in love with it, and I know those of you with fast enough computers will be too. As soon as you see it for yourself on your own computer, these videos don't even do it justice. There is some artifacts, like you can probably see my axe is kind of red and it changes colors a little bit. I don't even notice that, because I'm so pleased with how good the graphics look as compared to normal. Well, I'll stop recording now and I'll pick up later.